Hello, YouTube. I updated some equipment, got some new software. I'm running OBS to record for YouTube. New microphone, so the sound quality is going to be a lot better. I've not routed it through Thetis yet, but that's it's a work in progress. So this is kind of an experiment. We'll see how this works. I'll just do some monitoring on 11 meters and run up to some ham bands, see what's going on. Basically, just an experiment. I'll post it on YouTube so I can see the full effect, and I'll probably take it down. So if you do happen along to see this, well, I can't guarantee what you're going to see. So here we go.
Have the waterfall and the bells and the whistles and all that, and the external scope, which would be kind of nice. I just don't know if I'm gonna spend money. I gotta get up and fix the dipole one of these days. I left it sit up there too long, and unfortunately the tree grew over the rope. And now it is what it is. It's up there until it comes down on its own. I'm not going to have any luck tearing it down. And I got to get a way to get another rope up there and do it properly.
CQ20, CQ20 meters, Whiskey Alpha 0, Juliet Delta Echo calling. CQ20, CQ20. CQ20 meters, Whiskey Alpha 0, Juliet, Delta, Echo, Minnesota calling and standing by.
Some kind of automotive setup, QSL?
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I just realized I had the process wrong, but yeah, right now I'm running the...
You're saying. Here's your call, but I can't hear what you're saying. Band's messed up. The band's messed up. Over.
Okay, sounds great. 73, and I guess if I'm a vet, but if you happen to be a Marine, happy birthday. Yeah, so 73 and 0, KWA.
Watching us. It's blown me away. I mean, even the fact that you and I could throw up a piece of wire and talk all over the world. I mean, I know the kids nowadays, especially up here, the interest for ham radio, I'm afraid, is dying off as we speak. And but I know in the States, at least you got numbers in the on your side there.
Normal.
4. Listening for call. Whiskey Foxtrot uniform. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I know you were calling CQDX, so I want to hold your command. Just want to let you know, got a beautiful signal here in North Georgia this afternoon.
Okay, you're off the back corner of my antenna. I didn't quite catch your name, but I heard you say Georgia. My name is Barry, Bravo Alpha, Romeo Yankee in North Carolina, right by the Virginia border, about 100 miles from the Atlantic Ocean. You're about 4x4 at the moment. You're off the back corner of my antenna, over.
Okay, great. The name is Dick, Denmark, India, Canada, Carolina.
And very cool. I was just tuning down the band here and caught you guys. Went and looked you up on QRZ and learned what it's all about. Nice pictures, and I hope you guys are having a good time.
Excellent, excellent. Can I get your name for the lot?
Yeah, the name here is Golf Romeo Echo Golf Golf.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Greg. And 73 here, thank you for
Go.
TFI, Delta, Alpha, Yankee.
Okay, talking, but
different places when you're off duty. Imagine getting on board and getting a free seat, so to speak. But yeah, I was looking at your line of amplifier. I did have the Titan 425. I went through 3 sets of those tubes, and then XYL finally says you need to sell it for parts. So
Yeah, I've been really fortunate, man. That thing is solid, you know. But I run the grid really low. I don't really go too much over legal limit. Even though that one has the beta or something transformer, so it has the high voltage. So it'll do 3 kilowatts without nobody trying there. And the alpha is just, man, that thing is ridiculous. And we just got rid of that one. Like I said, I got the Mercury now, and I love the Mercury. As you know, it's from down there in Florida. I still have, I sold 182. I still got another one upstairs. And when it says, and a few more, you're not kidding. There's a few more up there. I picked up a ACOM 1500, broken for $1,400. And, you know, I got in there and I got it going again. I'm still having a little problems with it, but it does a little over a kilowatt now. And I was going back and forth with the gentlemen there out in Bulgaria there at ACOM, and I think we're going to get it straightened out soon. It's just trying to figure out what the knuckleheads did before us, you know. So, and you know, it came with 2 tubes. And so I think this other tube I have here is no good. And what they did was they switched it out, and it took a little bit for me to figure it out. They switched it out, and they didn't tell me that. So, and they never did the BIOS on it, and that's why it's acting up. So that's I just downloaded the PDF for that, and I'm gonna do that next. There, over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, back to the 425. A few years
into it. I was tuning the 425, and suddenly the SWR went haywire and dropped. Like that moment of silence when you hear gunfire outside. You wait, listen. There's nothing exploding. I keyed the mic again, 0 SWR. Like, oh man, I done blew this mic amplifier up. I did the walk of shame. I didn't dare look up. I went out front, checked the mail. When I turned and looked, I had a vertical. They call it the Spectrum 1600 or something like that. That vertical was horizontal. I melted the core on that Spectrum 1600, Dave, and I was so glad it was the antenna, Roger.
Oh yeah, isn't that nice when it's the antenna? Yeah, my claim to fame when I was a kid, I set an Antron 99, the top of it on fire, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, man, the 425 is just a great amp. It really is. The problem with 10 Tech and Alpha guys there every year, and every year is a promise of a promise. So the problem with the 9500 is just too much technology. If it breaks, there's no way gonna be able to fix it. You can't get any of the parts. They're all one-offs or made by them. So if they're not making parts, it's useless. So while it's still in great shape, I moved it on, so it's gone for me now. Out of all the amplifiers I ever owned, the worst amplifier I ever owned was believe it or not, was the Italian SPE 1.3. That thing is garbage. I will never buy anything from them again. It just kept blowing up, and it wasn't user error. It was the first series of the 1.3, and it was something wrong with that series. They knew it, and they just played dumb. And I sent it out, had it fixed. You got to wait 6 to 8 months to have them fix it, and then you get it back. It's all upgraded, and then the last time it blew up, I was on 40 meters, and I was talking there to a bunch of guys. I went to 80, checked the match. Everything's good. Turned the amplifier on. First key was 3,600 watts. I unkeyed. I was like, whoa, what the heck was that? And then I put it in standby, I checked everything, made sure my power was good. I'm like, whoa, that was crazy. Maybe it's wrong. So I keyed up again. Second key up was over 4K, and the amplifier smoked there, Roy.
Yeah, copy. Yeah, it seems like you did the right thing. Drop it like a hot pot and let it go. I also looked at your site. You have the TS950 SDX, and I went to the graveyard too. One weekend I was talking all proud. Everybody wanted the SDX. The next weekend I turned it on. Lights come on. No frequency showing and no output power. I took it down to Kissimmee. I can't think of his name right now, but he looked at it and said it was smoked, so it went to the repair pile. But with that, Dave, my XYL is German. The pots have finished clinging, and if I'm not there when it's finished clinging and I have food on the plate, it goes into a Tupperware and inside the refrigerator. I want to get it while it's hot, Dave, and she can really throw down. She can open the refrigerator, grab stuff out of it, and start clinging pots, and you smell the smoke and the aroma coming in here into the shack. And hope I'm not making you too hungry up there on that end, but oh my goodness, it smells delicious. So I'm gonna close the lid here with you and appreciate it. That beautiful signal and audio coming down that way. Look forward perhaps to meeting you here at the Hamcation next year. But with that, I'd like to go ahead and close with you and put my knees under the round table, say the blessings, and enjoy this meal she's prepared. N1 Delta Romeo Sierra, Kilo Golf 4, Golf Alpha Delta, Fred, near Orlando, Florida. I wish you the very best of health. 7-3.
Okay, very good, Fred. I'll stretch out a little bit here and let you listen to the German microphone a little bit. That's all I have to offer, man. I'm trying to avoid the whole food conversation altogether. I haven't had lunch yet, and it's 3:34 here, so we'll move right into dinner here. But great to hear you. Nice to get you in the log again. All the best to you and the family. And yeah, man, hope to run into you. See me down there. I'll be walking around with my big old call sign on, and I only usually go Friday, man, and we usually walk around for like an hour or two, and my wife will sit up on the grass and read a book while I walk around. You know, it's kind of one of those tough ones because I can't really bring anything back from down there. So I just go to kind of say what's up to some of the guys I talk to, and, you know, some of the guys from up here that going down, you know, I'll hang out with them for a few minutes, and then me and her will take off into Orlando and do some sights. You know, we kind of, you know, last year we went to what was that alligator place? Alligator something we went to, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, it was hot and smelly, but we had fun, and you know, we hit up all the restaurants, and we'll go into Orlando and go into Disney, and we do some restaurants there and some of the places. But I can talk your ear off, man. I can keep you here all day. Take care. All the best, Fred. Kilo Golf 4 Golf Alpha Delta from N1 DRS 15 miles south of Boston. Good evening.
Like you, I'm a 2-rack chewer as well. Thank you. 7-3.
7-3. So QRZ, anybody else? Norway 1 Delta Radio Sierra N1 DRS beaming south. Okay, Whiskey Echo 4 Echo. Danny, how are you, man? Nice to meet you for the first time. Name's David, and you're 5 and 9 into Massachusetts. There, over. Likewise, yeah, I got a nephew. He was actually here last night. He just moved down to right outside of Nashville there. He bought a house. He told me the name of the town, but I can't remember it off the top of my head here. And he's a pilot for Southwest, so he's 26 years old. He became a pilot. He was one of the youngest pilots they ever had at 23, so he's been with them a few years, but he just bought a house down there in Tennessee, so we'll probably be making our debut down there shortly. There, over. Yeah, you know how that goes. That has its good points and bad points. The bad points are, you know, these people move out of areas like here and California and all these other places for something different, then go there and try to make it like it is here, and it just makes zero sense. But yeah, you know, we're hoping next year we're gonna rent a place up on Pigeon Forge. So I've never been to Pigeon Forge, so we're going to go there and do something at Pigeon Forge, maybe rent one of those houses on top of the mountain there and go down to Dolly World and all that good stuff there, over. Well, my plan is I'm going to try to bring a dipole, man, and, you know, play a little radio when I'm there. But I say that, and, you know, I'll pull it out of the suitcase. My wife will give me a dirty look, and I'll just put it right back in the suitcase there, Danny, over.
So, and the Kenwood 450. So you're running barefoot about 100 watts? Yeah, audio sounds fine. You're not. I mean, if you were stronger, I could make it.
Watch the TV for a million other reasons here, so I try to avoid it, and it keeps me from getting upset. There, over.
Man, this guy sounds good. He sounds real good. It's running about 3.8K wide.
Yeah, you know, like I said, I'm kind of stuck in my ways, Danny. I don't like change. you know, if I go to a restaurant, I get the same thing because I'm hungry and I don't want to mess around. You know, it's the same thing in real life. I don't, you know, all these shows now, they have to be exclusive, and you know, if it gets too crazy, I watch something else. It's just the way it is, man. That's just me. But hey, nice to get you in the log for the first time, and beautiful signal, 5 and 9 into Boston, and I see you do LOTW, so I'll be looking forward to your upload there. I need your grid there, over. Appreciate it, and it sounds fantastic. Like you said, it's right on frequency. The signal is easily an S9, no problems whatsoever. So you're doing quite good. Danny, take care. 73's best of what's left of the weekend, and hope you have a great week. And if we don't talk to you before the holidays, all the best holidays to you and the family. Whiskey Echo 4 Echo from N1DRS. Good evening.
Okay, YouTube. Man, that guy sounds great. I'm going to see how this works. This, like I said, this is an experiment. 22-minute experiment, but what the hell, you know? I'll get this converted up, load it on YouTube, check it out, and see how it goes. We'll start doing some new videos with this new format, the OBS, screen capture, audio capture. It also enhances my my microphone settings. Pretty exciting stuff. See you later.